welcome back to episode 6 of Theme Park Bros. My name is Austin.
I'm Cam.
I am Braden.
I'm also Austin.
Man's had too many drinks at Epcot today. 2 weeks in a row.
How many drinks did you have today?
Only 9, dude.
Only 9.
Only
That's
9.
what? Too short
Really,
of
that's rookie numbers.
That's too
Rookie
short of the
number.
world.
I get those numbers up.
You'll get those numbers up when I'm there. Count us on.
I didn't realize Bernie was in the back.
Bernie, my boy Bernie.
The reunion will be happening soon. Bernie's just chilling in TOT. You know, after the last couple of weeks, we haven't really had too many major updates, but this week we've had quite a bit. In the last few days to like a week ago, there's been a lot that's been happening, and some good news too that we're excited to share about as well.
Even the last few hours.
Last few hours, yeah.
Has there?
Yeah.
What's been happening? I don't know. Fill me in.
Fill me in. I'm here.
Hey, I don't know. Fill me in.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to those who have been following us on our social media, who have been
And our
liking,
Patreon.
subscribing, liking, following, commenting, sharing. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Oh, he just turned clockwise.
How did you do that?
What?
Did you check your phone?
You were just this way. Whoa.
Hey, that's
Whoa.
better. Parkour.
Wait, this way better?
That's
It's
better.
really
Yeah,
better.
it's wider.
Yeah, it's not like the iPhone. Some little bit of announcement. Cam might want to talk more about it. Just the idea that we kind of sparked in the group chat a little bit.
One little
ago.
spark of imagination.
You talking about Patreon?
Yeah, so we're talking about Patreon. Yep.
We're talking about Figment. One little spark, dude.
Yes, everyone. So we are thinking of creating a Patreon account. So that is basically a subscription-based account, and there's different tiers, so we can create however many tiers we want to. And we're just pointing to the Patreon logo.
Patreon right here.
Yeah, so basically there will be tiers to subscription-based things where, you know, you can have a thank you at the end of our video, or you get exclusive content, bloopers, free merchandise, such as that, just to kind of support us and support what we're doing here on this channel and podcast. So that's kind of a little hint. We're kind of scrummaging through the details right now. We'll probably have more next week, but that's just kind of the gist of it.
To kick things off, we'll go into the news.
Into the news.
All right, so we will address the elephant in the room. Some of the biggest stuff that's happened recently was Disneyland. Disneyland has had a lot of updates as of recently within the last probably week or so, if not even closer. First thing on the agenda is Anaheim has, I think, voted. They have voted to speed up the process of Disneyland opening. I think as of early as April, I think would be, the intention of what they would want to do, which is awesome.
Yeah, I saw that they voted like 6-1. I don't know if that was Anaheim or if that was California as a whole. They voted 6-1 in favor of, like, you know, starting to push towards opening theme parks with, like Walker said, the intention of opening, you know, May, June timeframe. With obviously, if things were to take a turn for the worst, I would say probably August, September opening. But everything's pushing in the right direction. So
Main Street USA is rumored to open on the yearly date of which they close, March 14th, which that's also still rumored. It's a little bit more publicly known now, so that's good news to hear as well. And then the annual pass holders that they have been coming out with, that they will come out with, I think they plan to launch that as well when they plan on opening the legacy pass holders. And then Downtown Disney there, pretty crazy. It reached capacity.
yeah, people were just ready to. People were itching, and obviously, I think Star Wars, the store, had a big thing to do with it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It's funny because, like, obviously it was Rainforest Cafe, so, like, you can see pictures. It still looks like the gift shop at Rainforest Cafe. Like, obviously they did a great job with Star Wars, but, like, I laughed when I saw, like, videos and footage of it because, like, it looks like it's obviously Rainforest Cafe, but it looks awesome. Like, congrats to them for having a Star Wars store. But
You think they still do the rain scene?
they have actually had the giant. Instead of the giant elephant in the back, it's actually a tauntaun now. It's in the back in Hoth.
Instead of the grill, it's just a Wookiee.
Chewy.
He's just there, just banging his chest. The rain scene.
I really wish they did something like that at Disney Springs because, like, I think it's pointless to have two different Star Wars stores.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it now because one is like mainly Star Wars and the other one's strictly Galaxy's Edge, like merchandise. But like, I don't know why you can't just put it in one building.
Yeah.
And like, then you open up a brand new store for something else. Or knock out the Star Wars wall and make the Marvel store bigger because everyone loves Marvel. Like, but whatever. Like, that's just randomly thought process, but it's how my brain works.
That is true. I mean, get rid of the cigar shop. No.
Whoa.
Have you actually gone to that?
Never been inside of it.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of it.
Have
I
you
got a
seen
couple-
cigars in there?
A
It's
couple buddies
it's
that
just a
will
nostalgic
come
smell when you walk by. It's just like
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I've
Yeah,
never
I love
actually
that
stepped
cigar
foot.
smell in the morning.
I've never actually stepped foot in that building. Like,
I've been in once, but like I've never.
I've always like looked at it.
That's the one place on Disney property aside from the hotels where you can smoke.
That makes sense. Never been in the soccer. Actually, no, I've been in the soccer shop once.
It's also the only time that a cast member is
Football
allowed to
shop, you
smoke.
mean?
What, A-Dog?
The football shop, you mean?
The football?
Football.
Football shop?
Football shop? Yep. Football, not football, American. I guess with another preparation of Disneyland, they're starting to light up Cars Land and Pixar Pier. They're starting to kind of light up a little bit more, show a little bit more promise.
Yeah, I think I heard or I saw that cast members at Disneyland were told that the festival is going to expand into Cars Land and the wharf and the pier. So there's rumors going around that is happening because they do need this space. Because I feel like with a special ticket event and how things are going, they're going to try to, I'm going to guess, expand as much as they can.
Yeah.
with,
Mac and
like,
cheese
capacity.
cones. Mac and cheese
Yeah, so
cones.
I wonder what the festival is going to be like. I wonder if it's just going to be like a Disneyland classic kind of food items, or is it going to be like, you know, their food and wine that they have over at California Adventure. So I'm kind of excited to see that. It would be cool if they did like a classic, like just Disneyland snacks. Like you had things from both parks, and that would be cool.
That'd be cool. I just got a cookbook for my friend for all the Disney parks. So I'm going to try and make myself the Mickey waffles, but it's probably going to turn out like a first grader drawing.
Out of all of
Out
the
of
things
everything,
you
you're
can
gonna make Mickey
you
waffles.
want
Oh, you make Mickey waffles any day of the week.
No, okay, take that back.
What?
Take that back. This isn't Mickey waffles, not the Mickey waffles. Mickey pretzels.
Okay, still,
pretzel?
everything.
The cream cheese pretzel.
Okay.
Okay,
keep going
okay,
in
like,
depth.
like
You
we
know
had to
they
like
buy
beat
those
that. We had to
and
beat
just-
that out of you.
Yeah, I know. I said waffles. My bad. My apologies. But it's
You
probably
do
still
know
going
they
to turn
buy
out.
those and then bring them in and then heat them up, right? Like
Well, I'm gonna make
some
a
other
homemade.
company actually makes
But
them.
like you can probably go to Auntie Anne's and get the same
There's
exact.
probably a
one.
guy in the back just like crazy, just whipping it all together.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not even at Wetzel's Pretzels.
Wetzel's pretzels.
I think you need to make something. I think you need to rethink your thought process and make.
I can
something
make.
else.
They have Ronto wraps in it.
There you go.
See, that's
Makes
amazing.
sense.
They got the drinks from Pandora with the little things on top.
Makes sense.
They got.
Frickin'
You have the
pretzel.
pongu, the little.
They got the They got the
Another one?
famous churro. But and
Disneyland?
they even have blue milk and green milk in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the blue milk and green milk.
And like green milk tastes like dirt.
I like blue milk. Green milk's not bad, but it's not preferred.
Does anyone know if like if you mix the two milks together, they're like better than them separately, or is
I
that
don't know.
proven?
I don't know.
Never-
how about
never was
the next
been-
time? How about the next time you go live on our Instagram? You try that.
Okay.
I've
I've
never been willing.
Me the money for the two milk.
Just take it from the Patreon you have.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good idea for Patreon. We'll get that going.
We can
I'll
do
write it off on my
challenges.
taxes.
Here it is. Here's a Patreon idea for everyone. We'll do $2 a month, and all that money you get to suggest things that Edwards does on live.
Yep.
He has to do something, and he gets $2 a month. Like 10 people could send it. That's $20 you get a month to do something random.
Yep.
Ooh.
Cam also liked enjoying my challenge of chugging green or blue milk. I'm not sure which one you.
I wouldn't say enjoyed. I won, but I would not say enjoyed. Enjoyed's a far stretch.
Well,
As you can
true.
see on my face, there was no stress. Yeah, so that was definitely the hardest thing I had to chug.
In your mouth?
It was like, yeah, in my mouth. Yeah. But it's like obviously. I mean, whoever hasn't had blue milk, it's like thick. Like frozen.
mouth.
It gets water. It gets watery after a little bit though.
But you took it up a notch. You did the alcoholic version. I wasn't expecting you guys to do the alcoholic version.
Alcoholic version's very good. So I highly
It makes it better.
What was it? It's rum and it's rum.
Rum with the blue and tequila with the green.
Oh, I have to go blue. I have to go blue all the way. I could not.
Tequila would not be a good one to chug with that.
Especially not in the summertime.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
anytime.
I'm not sure
Or
how much
anytime.
alcohol. I wonder how much alcohol they even put in it.
they it's like
Probably a shot.
it's like a
Probably
shot,
shot
almost shot and a half.
Probably. I mean, the cups are probably only like that big.
No, they're big. They're bigger for the alcoholic ones.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
I thought
Okay.
they're smaller.
They're bigger and wider. They're square.
Ooh.
The normal ones are circle.
Ooh. All right.
All right.
I'm practicing my Flynn Rider.
What's cooking?
What?
Can you smell what? And then I think the last thing for Disneyland is that I guess the production construction for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Gosh, I hate that name. Is moving pretty far. Like I guess they're covering a lot of ground. I don't even know where it's being located at in the park.
Toontown,
So I guess that makes sense.
which is a really good place for it.
Yeah, that does.
Unlike
Right.
cars.
Unlike
Yeah.
great, movie ride.
Why could they not change the circus back to Toontown and put it in Magic Kingdom? Blows my mind.
Honestly, because
Like honestly, it's a good ride, but like I would love it more in Toontown.
Like
Yes. It should not be in the Chinese theater. What?
I mean, I understand because they're like going for the Hollywood aspect of it, but yeah, it's still.
No,
That-
nothing
that,
about
that
it.
ride. That ride was the only one that fit that.
No,
that area.
The coolest part about the ride is when the screen like blows open, you get to walk through it. That's the coolest part, and they don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, well, they won't be doing that for when you get here. So
spoils
doesn't
the whole
matter.
ride for me.
Oh, look it up on YouTube, like everyone else did.
I already.
Yeah,
did.
you can look at because it won't happen when you're here next month. So
Well, I haven't. I still stayed strong. I haven't seen anything of Rise of the Resistance. Only like maybe 2 5-second clips, and then
Oh, you've never been on it still?
nope.
Dang,
He hasn't been
bro.
down here for like 2+ years, probably.
Well, hopefully you get
Coming up
a
on
boarding
2 years.
group.
Well, got the reservation all picked and ready. So
Well, you and
well, if you have those
and,
slow fingers, then you're done.
30,000 other people are trying to get on that.
I got them fast fingers.
It'd be a
Damn.
shame if somebody didn't get a boarding group.
It would be a shame. Wait, we're still friends in the app, right?
Yeah.
It would be a shame if someone deleted your.
Good thing I have connections on the inside. I got
You have
someone
friends in
That made
in
no
the
sense.
Resistance?
I got
If
people
I
that work
delete your
there.
reservation, that's it.
You got
I know
friends
some
in the
people-
Resistance?
Yeah. I got
You know
people there.
Flynn?
Moving on over to the East Coast at Disney World. A recent article says that analysts are saying Disney parks could trend back towards normal by 2022. We kind of talked about this last week, kind of discussing our predictions, but this is kind of, I guess, what a little bit more, I guess, constructed. And I like, what's the word? I'm trying to
Important
think
people.
of? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where'd A-Dog go? There he is.
Oh, I'm dropping in. Hey.
It would make sense if you started from the top and then this, like you dropped in the screen, but you're dropping away from the
He
screen.
said that-
Or you started going up and then back down really fast.
Hey, you never know what direction you're gonna go in. Okay.
scary door. But no, with that recent article, it kind of helped bring things more to light. Kind of what we talked about last week. We were all predicting, it's kind of going to be at least till 2022 till things are relatively back to somewhat.
Did you see about the 2023 thing though?
that?
Yeah, the park reservations.
The park reservations
2023.
are gonna last until 2023.
Which isn't a bad thing, but they'll probably increase the park capacity. way back
capacity
then,
will probably increase like after 2022.
It makes it so much easier though to then plan your day, especially if the park does randomly hit capacity on say like a holiday. Like you won't know until you get there. And so
Exactly.
having that option ahead of time makes it much easier for you to plan your day out.
I mean,
Yeah,
at
which is
first-
not because
yeah.
you can always be like he was saying, like if you go on a holiday, like, oh, we're gonna go like our reservations at Magic and we're gonna plan to go to studios, But if we go Studio 2, okay, our backup option is Epcot, Animal Kingdom, or we'll just stay at Magic Kingdom for the day, like, which is good. I like that. It's nice because like you don't have to stress about like if you want to go to all 4 parks, congrats, you can go to all 4 parks still. But it's not gonna.
I mean, at first I was like kind of bummed. It's like, oh, no, you have to make a reservation to go because like, like if I was down there working or if I had an annual pass, it's like, oh, I can't go every single day now. You know, I can't. I had to actually like plan it.
That is the one thing I do miss is like getting off work, and, like walking. That's the one thing I do miss with park reservations. But like, I also do like it because you know, like the park's only gonna be busy to a certain extent.
Yep.
Like where you're like, okay, like I know Peter Pan's. I mean, not that I ride every time, but like I know Peter Pan's flight is probably gonna max out at 45 to a 50-minute wait. Where we would go a year and a half ago.
Oh, that's
90
at
minutes.
least 90,
Like
90 minimum. And I've seen the parks recently. I think this last week or this last weekend, I think the parks are pretty busy.
Like President's Day. So
when I went to Epcot today, like it was busy. I was surprised at how busy it was. We parked in like all the way like towards the very back of the parking lot. It's very surprising.
What?
It's Thursday.
What? Did you see any wait times at all?
I did not.
Did you guys go on any rides?
I did not.
Just drank?
I don't go to Epcot for rides anymore.
It's the only thing I did. I drank there. That's it.
Well, it's just gone under so much like construction and like even like on the program, I barely went. Like I think one of the few times. I think one of the few times I went was like to drink. Like when people were drinking around the world, like Cam's birthday, or just like a random, like, hey, let's just go to Epcot. Like, I think
I went to Epcot. I think I went to Epcot more than I went to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, so that was the opposite for me. I went to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Walker went to Animal Kingdom a lot.
Yeah, I can't go to Animal Kingdom a lot, like, because I only do like 3 or 4 things when I'm there. Where like Epcot, like obviously like I drink, but like
it's bigger too.
Every time you drink, it's different.
Well, I guess it's not bigger.
And with the festivals, it's always changing too, which is nice.
Yeah, if you go to the same festival multiple times, it does get boring.
Yeah,
so it's nice when it is changing.
I do regret not going to Epcot as much.
Yeah, everyone that doesn't come to Disney every day, it sucks going to the same festival multiple times. Just letting you know, you're not missing out on anything here. You go to the same festival a couple times, it sucks. Just letting you know, guys, you're not missing out on anything.
So you're moving on.
Yeah, so obviously we're recording this on a Thursday. This is Sunday. You guys are hearing this, but about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago, Walt Disney World released a promo video for the 50th year anniversary, and it was basically, you know, interviewing people. Actually, it was a lady I used to work with at the Contemporary. She was on there, which is kind of cool. Wow. But just interviewing like guests and like cast members and like what does like Disney mean to you? What does magic mean? What is like happiness? What is all this? What does celebrating mean? People are like, oh, family. Like Walt wanted us to, you know, celebrate and be with family and love one another and have fun with each other. Just kind of like the meaning of Disney World and all that stuff to like people, like what Disney means to them. And while people were talking, it pans like little sections of, you know, the icon. So it has Cinderella's castle, and on Cinderella's castle, as you can see, it's almost like has like garland on, not garland, but like
it's like
different
a gold,
decorations
like...
on it. Tower is like almost like project. Now they're all projections, but like Tower is almost gold projections. Epcot has new projections, and even the Tree of Life has projections. And then also Mickey and Minnie have new costumes. And Mickey has a huge pen right here that says, you know, 50 on it.
I got goosebumps too.
I think there's something on NBC or something that
tomorrow morning. Well,
ABC,
it'll be already happening. But yeah,
Good Morning America, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. When you hear this, it'll already happen. But yeah, they're doing like a special on it, so I'll watch that. That's cool. And then another thing with Disney World, at the resorts, the quick service food and beverage cast members are getting
new aprons.
New aprons, which I wish.
Yeah, there's a couple resorts that got them.
Let's see, Pop Century got one.
Art
DAC or not?
Animal Kingdom
Lodge.
And there's one more, I think.
I'm trying to think of like all the resorts that are even open still, but I'm not sure.
There's one of the monorail one.
Contemporary.
Contemporary, was that it?
Yeah, it's Contemporary, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Pop, and Art.
Dang, I wish they would have had new aprons when I was at Port Orleans. I just
it's not even open yet, is it?
Yeah, your resort's not even open yet.
No. Well, I guess I didn't really have an apron. I had like a waiter's belt thing. I don't know what it was.
Oh, we remember, don't worry.
I had like a 3-piece suit.
Insert picture of Walker here in his costume.
Insert picture. My little beret hat. I still remember for you guys surprised me at work. I was just like, I'm not even doing anything.
Not happening.
So shocked.
I was still earning my ears. It took me like 2 weeks to earn my ears. Because I had to do like
2 weeks to learn people's orders.
He had to
I had
learn
to
how
work.
white
I had to
tables-
learn the closing shift, and I had to learn the opening shift for a whole week. So that was fun.
Wow.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
can't. And then A-Dog, what is it? Your training was like what, 3 days?
For custodial, yeah.
Mine was 2
3 or
weeks.
4 days.
I guess Tan, you're saving lives. I'm just making people
But
eat.
but for the boats is like 2 weeks.
I was about to say, yeah, you had some early mornings. with the
My
boats.
training for NBA experience was like a month long.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Probably all
because
the technology.
we got hired in June, and then
I
it didn't
guess.
open until August. So
Didn't open?
technically, we
I guess
basically
your
had a
opening
month.
team, yeah.
But the thing is, we had to learn a lot of Disney, a lot of NBA and WNBA trivia. So like we had to learn most random things. We had to learn every single NBA and WNBA team. We had to learn their coaches for every team, the mascots for every team.
WandaVision magic bands, pins, shirts, Funko Pops have reached Disney World, especially downtown Disney or Disney Springs. Sorry, my bad. I think the magic band actually looks pretty cool.
They're sold out.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It's a hot show right now.
high commodity.
It is a hot commodity, especially with the show being as popular as it is. And Cam's gonna show us his Funko Pops that he got. Ooh,
They had Soul Funko Pops at American Venture.
Yes, you can tell they're still there.
is that the only ones they had?
So they had 50s Vision, 50s Wanda. They had Halloween Wanda, Halloween Vision. And then next week, they're having 70s Wanda coming in. But 70s Vision is only a GameStop exclusive.
Huh. You know, I've actually thought about like I never really like was into Funko Pops, but like they're actually pretty
do it.
cool.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it.
I was
Don't
never
do
into
it.
them until like a year ago.
I was like, if I could just like focus on Marvel like exclusively,
Do
like,
it.
that'd be
There
cool.
are a million
Do it.
Marvel Funko Pops. Do not do it.
There's
You
some
will
cool
have-
ones though, dude. Have you seen the
Many.
ones where it's like the Venom taking over? Like there's like Venom Hulk and like Venom Thor.
Yes.
Those ones look sweet.
I had those, bro. You don't understand. It's
and then
like,
you can
oh,
sell them.
Just put in Palpatine.
Don't do it.
Do it.
don't do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do you want to see like how bad it gets here?
They're-
Hold on.
They have like
How much could you sell your Splash Mountain one for right now?
Probably like $160.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Dang. And how much do they usually sell for? Like if you
I know it's backwards, but do you see that?
the 2000?
That's how much you spent on Funkos?
That's how much my 76 collection of 76 is worth. $2,800.
Jeez,
bro.
dude.
What do you like? Do you just like scan onto the app?
Yeah, there's a Funko app, and right now it says the Splash Mountain one is worth $160.
Jeez, I'll buy it.
All right, $160. You
All
got
right.
it.
Everyone, our Patreon account is
Help Walker buy my Funko Pop app.
I'll just Splash Mountain. That's gonna be even bigger too when Splash Mountain is no longer a thing.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
I
probably
mean, it'll be a thing, but
$100.
when Splash Mountain like totally refurbed, that's gonna be a bigger price at that point too. So, might as
But yeah,
well do that.
they're so addicting, and they constantly come out with new ones. It's cool, but like you want to spend all your money on them, especially when they're so cheap. Like, but it adds up.
What would you
I
say an
promise.
average price is for like a Funko Pop, just like a regular Funko Pop?
So it depends where you buy them. They go anywhere from $8.99, could go all the way up to $14.99 for some, and then some exclusives at like Hot Topic can go like $16.50-ish. And then if they have the bigger ones, so they
Oh,
make
yep, I've seen
it's a
those ones.
There's a Groot one.
normally.
This one
Yeah.
right here.
There's 5 inches, there's 7 inches, and there's a 10-inch.
Is that one?
I
Oh,
need
the
that.
Matterhorn. Like on the topic of WandaVision and Magic Bands, we talked about this earlier before, but they've started saying in the packaging to not use. I want to say it's like for internal use or something like that. Like a really like it's just scripted font. Someone literally took the chip or whatever from the Magic Band and had it like implanted
It's
in
on the
their
top of their
skin.
arm.
or on top of their arm. So there's a video. I'm not sure it was. I'll have to find it.
Yeah, I
but
saw it on TikTok.
I think it was on TikTok. Yeah.
I sent you the video, and it got taken down because I
Oh,
couldn't
that's-
find it again.
That's what I was gonna say. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it at all.
Yeah,
down.
it got taken down or something. Like the cast member like scanned it and everything. It's like, oh, that's innovative.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
He's like, what do you think about that? He's like, oh, that's innovative.
So it reminds me of that scene from SpongeBob where Patrick draws the watch on his arm.
Don't go around
your magic band and
betting your magic band.
Yeah. Can you imagine like putting all of your body? I am the magic band.
I
am magic band. Sorry guys, I have a cold. It's cold up here in Wisconsin. We finally started getting to 20 and 30 degree weather, so we're finally out of the negatives, which is really, really nice. But Texas is still having a lot of issues I've seen.
You know how warm
if
it
you
was
live
here
in
today?
Texas and you're watching this, I hope you're doing well.
Oh, five
Hope
power.
you're not freezing to death.
What were we gonna say? What were we gonna say? What was the weather in Florida?
It was a crisp 85 today.
Nice.
That's terrible.
Very warm. Everywhere else in the United States, cold. Florida,
Cold.
We
turn the heat up.
Did you guys see that TikTok? I don't know if you've seen it, where the girl is like, everyone's in a blizzard and Florida's just not participating. And some girl comes on and goes, ma'am, it's 60 degrees in Florida. We are participating.
60's cold here.
Literally everywhere
It
in
is.
the U.S. was like 50s and 60s, and you just see Florida in like the 80s, 90s.
Ooh. This one's worth $23.
Ooh. But moving on to Universal Studios, kind of wrapping things up with the other park, the rival park of Disney. I saw at I think it's the candy store in Seuss Landing, they have an inflatable glove. Like, did you see that? Did you see the video of that?
I didn't see the video, but I seen a picture of
So
it.
you literally like place your hand over it, and it'll like blow up the glove. And you can stick a hand in it, and then pull your hand out. You have the gloves on. So it's like a contactless system to put your hand on. So you put it on, it'll inflate the glove. You put your hand through, and you take your hand out, and you have the glove on your hand.
That's pretty cool.
So I mean, just so people aren't like.
They
going
should
all over
put one of those at the M&M store.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that last time. How's actually customizing your M&M?
We did.
I mean,
We did talk about it.
I mean, we talked about it, but Cam said that it was like the customization machine was like down or whatever, but now he was actually able to do it.
The customizing was cool. I thought you could do a lot more with it. I thought you could like pick like different fonts for your text and stuff like that. So that was like kind of like a downer. I thought you could pick like Star Wars logos or Marvel logos. That was a downer. But you can't pick sports teams, which I wasn't
I
expecting.
did see that. Yeah, I saw that you had the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, so you can't pick sports teams, but I mean, it's cool to do one time.
How much was it?
Emily got a discount because it was cashmere, but I think it's $20 without discount.
Oof.
Eesh.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah, it's a little hefty without discount. So.
Can we get some theme park bro M&Ms? Can we just like go ahead and just show our?
I wish I made ones with like my channel name, but like it wasn't cool enough to like show. Like I wish you could like make different fonts and stuff. I was like,
Do you know who we are? We are the theme park bros.
I just demand to have our
Just
logo
demand
in
it.
there.
We'll make
M&M.
our little business cards and just like, this is us. Make it now.
We should just get our faces on them.
you can do faces. You can do faces.
Oh my
Do
god.
that.
Start selling that on their birthdays.
A $20 Patreon gets you
On Patreon, you can do it.
a handful of Edwards M&Ms or whoever's face you want.
That's
You
funny.
choose.
Pick your theme park, bro.
Pick your theme park, bro. Yeah, but going back to Universal, they are having exclusive Universal Orlando pass holder shirts, Velocicoaster shirts available. I want to say it was from the picture, it looked like the the Jurassic Park Outfitters store, the gift shop.
It was there, and then it was also at the Passport Lounge.
Oh, okay.
That's where I got the picture at. Was the Passport Lounge.
I think they're
But
pretty decent.
I think they got to come up with better merchandise. I wasn't. a
Well,
fan of
obviously,
it.
I mean they're just for Universal pass holders, but I would still buy one. But I'm not a pass holder anymore.
I need that pass over.
But they do have Universal to come out with some
Everyone
screensavers.
with me now. Everyone with me. Everyone with me now.
I have my card still.
Loser.
You know, I just thought about this. Man calls himself a theme park bro, but hasn't been to a theme park in over a year and a half.
Big fan.
Give me
fan.
a little over a month and I'll be down. A little over a month.
Oh, you gotta renew your pass? when
Not
you're
if we
down
take away your reservations.
That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But Universal did
This
come
man's
out with
nervous. He's
some.
so nervous.
Not nervous. Universal did come out with some wallpapers if you want some for the Velocicoaster. I think they're kind of
here?
cool.
Walker, show us yours.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, focus.
All right, go. Oh, it's too bright.
There we go.
I love how you.
Oh.
There it goes. There it goes.
My Velocicoaster.
That was me.
There's your-
There's some other ones, so feel free. I saw they put that on the Universal, or I know that's one. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's that the new Universal Pay option. Universal, they did an update to the app. Again, I don't know what the difference is. They said it's like a completely like contactless system. I wonder if it's like Apple Pay, where you just like do it. It says it generates like a QR code, and you just like pay with your phone.
Is it the same as before though? Because it sucked.
Well, I don't know. Well, I know there's mobile.
How much?
Ordering,
They could only go up from what they had.
but did you still have to use your card when you did mobile ordering then?
I don't know, I haven't been to Universal in a while, and I haven't ordered food there in a while. So
You got invited the other day, but didn't come.
We'll just wait till we go and ride Hulk.
That's why I locked him out of the apartment.
We're gonna take front seat. We're
Oh, no.
gonna on Hulk. I'm gonna black out.
We're actually gonna make a Patreon, and you can limit the amount of people. So I'm gonna make a Patreon. I don't know what it's gonna be cheap. I'll make it really cheap. And if we get an X amount of people that donate to that Patreon, like that specific tier, Edwards, I need your condolences or whatever, your acknowledgement that you will ride.
You'll ride it.
So say I make it like this, Edwards. Say I make it this. I make it $1, and we need 50 people to donate to it. If it hits that donation, if it hits 50 before he gets here, that's $50 in your. I'll give it straight to you. You can have it.
Ooh, that's
$50.
Whoa.
You don't know. The only thing is you don't know how long we've had it. This is almost going on 2.5 years to try to get this man to ride this ride.
Yep. It's been a while, and I missed it when he rode Rip Ride Rock.
Okay, how about this? We'll give you 3/4 of it.
How much is that?
$37.50.
Like 30.
$37.50 to ride the ride, basically.
What am I getting with $37?
Whatever you want. You can get 12 butterbeers.
Can I get whole cans?
Enough told
Can I get
buggers.
whole cans?
You can get whole cans if you want to. Yes.
Okay, if someone does that, we will buy you whole cans, or I will buy you whole cans after you ride the Incredible Hulk Coaster. I will personally buy you whole cans if you ride the coaster with me.
Okay, hold on. So here's the deal. If 50 people donate $1, you'll ride Hulk for the first time.
Sure.
I need a yes. I need a yes.
50 people, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you heard it here.
There you go.
We're here, folks.
50 people?
Maybe
What
some
happens if
whole
we
cans.
don't hit 50 people?
Well, if I buy you whole cans, that's a substitute option if you don't get that.
No. I can buy whole cans with my $37.50.
Okay, that's fine. It's a deal. It's happening. Set in stone. I can't wait for this moment. Finishing up
You
things.
better hope 50 people watch this.
There was a fire. Popeye.
Oh no, Popeye.
I ride. There was a fire.
How's a water ride
on
catch
the
on
site.
fire?
I don't think I read it, and it was a construction worker.
The construction worker caught on fire?
No,
Yes.
no, the construction worker error. He was like, I think he was like overfilling like a fuel tank or something like that, and there was a spark that caught
Smoking
it.
back there.
Luckily, no one's hurt.
He's probably chiefing on one.
Smoking on that spinach.
Smoking on that devil's lettuce.
I did. We're on the Universal topic. So when I was there the other day, I literally had the best horror nights, or not horror, but the horror makeup show ever.
Really?
Two new people that I've never seen before. And obviously Beetlejuice opens it up now. Like he opens up the show and like cracks jokes with people. But so I'm sitting there, right? And you know how they do the typical like, oh, we can't be mean to kids, or like,
Yeah.
we can be mean to kids. It's not Disney.
Yep.
Well, so he goes on to say like, first the girl was like, oh, the 6-year-old threw a quarter, and he's like, don't lie, it was you. He's like, why would you blame a 6-year-old? He looks at the 6-year-old and goes, hey, sweetie, it's not your fault. Just don't grow up to be a person who works on a show in a theme park that tells lies about little kids. And like literally just roasts the lady behind him. So then he goes on to tell the girl, and she goes, okay, like you can say it, like the lady, the actress was like, oh, you can say it nicer. And he was like, no, because it's not Disney. Like I don't have to be nice to the kid. And she goes, she doesn't know it's not Disney. He goes, oh, she knows it's not Disney, because if she was at Disney, she wouldn't be watching a show right now.
Oh.
The crowd went nuts.
That's awesome.
The crowd was nuts.
That's funny. That's good. I can't wait to get back to that show next.
Yeah,
I love that show. I'm upset they started watching it after this last year.
that show Universal.
New treats. There's new treats, I guess. At Mardi Gras.
Yeah, just like Horror Nights, they keep bringing them out like every week now, which is awesome. I love that they're keeping things fresh and not just, reusing the same stuff week after week after week.
Festival.
Yep, the same exact stuff.
The last thing that we have, kind of moving out of the country, is that Disneyland, Hong Kong.
Hong Dong.
Disneyland Hong Kong will be reopening. Well, when you hear this, it'll be opening on Friday, February 19th. The whole state of Hong Kong.
So so what you're saying is it's open.
It's open. It's open.
Like it's right now. It's open.
Right now, it's open.
Well, technically, it's 12 hours ahead of us, right?
Yes, they've been open.
They've been open.
So they technically have been open right now, even though you're going to see the video in a few days, which means it was.
They'll be when the video's out. They'll probably be closed on the day, just because hours of operation.
Video that came out that you guys are watching right now at 10
Someone is literally riding a ride in Hong Kong right now.
Technically, the video that you guys are watching at 10 a.m. Eastern right now, we say that Disneyland Hong Kong is opening today, but actually it was a few days ago. But when we said that a few days ago, they're opening ahead of us because the 12 hours. I was trying to get on.
It's like our own episode of WandaVision.
Yep, we're in our own alternate reality right now. Especially A-Dog. He's in another world.
He's in the Twilight Zone.
A-Dog, are you dropping on the tower? Are you dropping here? No, the camera. Oh, it took your picture. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a lot. That was a lot.
That was a lot of stuff to digest there.
It was good though. It was good to kind of get a big heavy load.
That's what she said.
It was good to get a lot of stuff on our plate for this week to talk about. So once again, thank you guys for all of our likes, comments, subscribes, shares, follows on our social media accounts.
Subscribe.
We will figure out the Patreon. We will.
Remember, we need 50 donations for Edwards to ride Hulk for the first time ever.
If there's 50 of you out there, power to you guys.
But other than that,
he's losing his Hulk virginity.
Yep,
Theme Park Bros After Dark.
Theme Park Bros, which that would be fun. So,
$85 subscription fee.
We'll finish things off with that. My name is Austin.
I'm Cam.
And Braden.
I'm also Austin over here.
He's leaving the Twilight Zone.
He's going down.